If you've ever been to the University District in Seattle, Roosevelt Way goes north-south street, and when it gets to 45th, which is the north end of the UW campus, Roosevelt Way does this. It makes a little curve in it as it gets to that intersection. So, in a rainy night, I mean, like, really coming down, this guy, in a Volkswagen Beetle, again, doesn't catch the fact that the street turns. Like this. And he hits a power pole right here. No, he doesn't hit the pole. He hits the guy wire to the pole, and his car goes right up the wire. It is sitting on his back bumper, leaning against this big cable, holding the power pole in place. How do you get that off of there? Careful. Exactly. You don't want to tip it to one side because it will fall over. Or you can just like it'll fall over. You hopefully can pull it right back down the wire again. With the help of two firemen, we kind of kept it from tipping too much. Oh, by the way, the person was still in the car when they got there. But they were just sitting on their back bumper. Just the line. Hold it back down. That was fun. Interesting. Okay. Barriers to entry. Those license barriers. Tow trucks in Seattle, taxi cabs in New York, liquor establishments in the state of Idaho. Gotta have a license. License competition. That's true. Doesn't make them monopolies per se, but it does lessen competition. And it is a source of profit. You can put up a barrier to entry, keep out competitors, and enhance your profit interest. So, when you get into a profession, they require a license. Realize, yes, it is to protect the public, but also is behind that motivation. The whole thing is, hey, lessen competition. There's an economic motive behind it too. It lessens competition, improves profits and prices for those in the profession. Barriers to entry on these guys. No barriers to entry. Usually cost barriers in oligopoly. And lastly, this monopolistic competition one, just bring up this last category. No barriers to entry. Now, profit picture-wise, what is going to happen in the long run? Long run, competitors can come in, competitors can go out. We can change the size of the plant. What's going to happen in early competition to profits? Where are we going to end up? Well, if you're making economic profits, and you're making a profit over and above the normal rate of return, no barriers to entry, competitors will come in. Profits, economic profits, profits above the normal rate of return, like a magnet, pull in competition. They're going to come to that industry. So if you're making economic profits, expect competitors to show up, and what will happen over time? Normal profits. Long run, normal profits. what's going to happen here? Well, if you're making economic profit, you've got a barrier to entry in place, you keep competitors out, it could be potentially possible that you can make economic profits in the long run. You can operate for a long time, making over and above the normal rate of return. Same thing here. Barriers to entry, and not just usual cost barriers, but in the long run, potentially you can make economic profit. Keep making them as long as you keep competitors out. But over here, monopolistic competition, only normal profit. In the long run. So, you want to be a perfect competitive firm? Oh, I got to compete against all these other people out there in the marketplace doing the same thing that I'm doing. You got to compete against all of them. What would you like to be able to do? I'd like to attract barrier to entry. Or I would like to change the type of product that I have so that I don't have perfect competition, so I don't have something that is homogeneous. I want to differentiate my product. So a lot of people in the perfect competitive industry will differentiate their product and make it different by organic food, different than just regular produced food. I make it different. I have labeled potatoes from Idaho. Idaho potatoes, differentiation, makes it different than the other guy. And in turn, as you got with something nectar, potentially, in competition with everyone else, you could make a little bit better return, better profit than normal. Monopolistic competition, you've already differentiated your product. So, what are you going to do here? Change yourself again. Look at all these restaurants. They stay with the same thing all the time? No, always changing the menu, always changing the motif, always remodeling the store, always remodeling, changing something. Differentiating themselves, redifferentiating themselves, so they can do what? Make better than normal rates of return. That's what they want to do. So, in a dynamic, changing economy, they're always going to be changing here. You're always going to be trying to change there. These guys over here, well, what do they have to face? High competition. You keep competitors out, high competition. What could hurt them? Government regulation. Government regulation? Yeah. You could don't like their product anymore. Change your demand. That could hurt them really badly. You change your demand and say, well, I don't like what you're doing, or I don't like something about your company, or I've heard some bad things about your product. Boom, demand changes, they get hurt. They can potentially get hurt very badly. Competition's not going to be the source. Listen to you, the consumers. You say, I don't want what you're doing anymore. You go to something else. Or just leave. Just leave.